Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Gervin, Charles Oakley out there with Green, then there's Macy, and it's Jordan in at the two-guard spot. Now, here's Dumars. Clock at 6. Jordan against Thomas. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Macy against Thomas. Passes it to Macy. Over Thomas. Macy, no luck.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Thomas gets the bucket.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Now here's Green. Jordan right side. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
The three from Thomas. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. From 8, that's tipped. Inside. Mahorn, no good. Gervin against Aguirre. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Jordan. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now, here's Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Jordan. Isiah Thomas picking up that last basket. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And if there's one guy who's not afraid of contact, it's Oakley.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Down low. And the pinpoint pass there by Isiah.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Oakley against Mahorn. Paxson passes to Oakley. Back to Paxson. Bulls moving the ball around. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's good, 2 points.
And that's smooth, fluid, just all in one motion jump shot there. Paxson seems to get the best rhythm on it when someone's setting him up.
Now here's Thomas. Feeds to Lambier. Outside for Thomas. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And stolen by Aguirre. Fast break. Here we go. And the dunk by Aguirre.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isiah keeping his teammates involved here.
From deep three-point territory. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pistons lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The Pistons leading. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Jordan is out there with Paxson. Then it's Corzine, and it's Banks, and at the small forward. Now, here is Aguirre.
Get through.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Paxson with the ball. And there's the pass to Banks. Right side, Jordan shoots over Dumars, and it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Pistons. To the wing on the left. Mahorn kicks to Thomas. Lets it go from deep. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Bulls trail by 5. And stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Macy comes in for John Paxson. Here's Macy. No scoring in this one. Green passes to Macy. Back to Green. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Rick Mahorn.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Pistons leading by 9. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. The downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, D.A. A lot of things to consider. Thanks.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Gervin's checked in for Banks. Now, here is Aguirre. Thomas inside, defended by Macy. Macy against Thomas. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jordan against Dumars. Macy rebounded by the Pistons.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Thomas. Banks checked in for Michael Jordan. And both free throws good for Thomas. 1:07 left to play in the first half. Green in the post. Covered by Mahorn. Macy up top. No one near him. Out to Gervin. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. The Bulls making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And both free throws good for Gervin.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pistons leading by 9. Pass to Laimbeer. Back to Thomas. Here's Lambier. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Left side, Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. From the wing. Here's Mahorn. Aguirre kicks to Thomas. That's in there. Coming off the assist from Aguirre. Thomas got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons. Thomas gone 5 of 11 shooting tonight from the floor. Thomas against Macy. Green with a screen on Thomas. Here's Macy. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Detroit Pistons up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Isiah Thomas having a dominant impact in this game.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Lambier is out there with Mahorn. Then there's Dumars. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here's Gervin. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Mahorn. Mahorn's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dumars the pass to Thomas. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jordan the pass to Green. Detroit with the rebound. Mahorn's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mahorn a screen on Mason. Pass to Lambier. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 16.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Macy against Thomas. And here is Macy. To the paint, and Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Just living around the hoop. Oakley, man, he is a ferocious finisher.
Here's Thomas, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And the second free throw, good. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Macy. Macy's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has relaxed the rules that prohibited scouting high school games. With some one-and-done players sitting out their lone college season or getting hurt, the teams needed the chance to scout them even earlier. Also, with these new pro youth leagues where NBA scouting is permitted, the sense was there was an inconsistency that needed to be remedied. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. DA, thanks. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bulls trail by 12. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Bill Laimbeer. The Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He hits the second from the line. Detroit leading by 11. Outside Thomas. Aguirre passes to Thomas. 1:07 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Laimbeer's shot is off.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Gervin double team. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. .50 seconds left in the third. Outside Thomas. Dumars dishes to Thomas. Passes it to Mahorn. Here's Jordan. 6 points for him. There's the pass to Banks. Over Aguirre. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Banks.
And that turnaround jumper, such a great shot to have at your disposal.
Paxson against Thomas. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's Detroit in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bulls trail by 9. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Corzine. Paxson is out there with Michael Jordan, and it's Banks in at the 4. No good with the wing jumper. And the Pistons with possession here. Outside Thomas. Pass to Aguirre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Chicago calls timeout, and with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Alexi Morris was just going over his plan with his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Aguirre. Back to Thomas. Passes it to Aguirre. Macy against Thomas. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 25 points for Isiah Thomas.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Out to Gervin. Over Aguirre. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now, here's Thomas. Great D that time from Green.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Thomas. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Dumars. Thomas against Mason. Thomas down low. The rebound by Gervin. And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 7-point differential. And they get it back. Bulls moving the ball around. Macy passes to Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Detroit leading by 5. The three from Thomas. Again, Thomas missing.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Here's Macy. Good, and the assist goes to Gervin.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see. He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Here's Jordan. Tries the spin move. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Thomas inside, defended by Macy. Good! Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And a wide open look for Jordan. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And Macy kicks to Jordan. Here's the 3. Drains it from downtown.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Isiah Thomas.